We're back to the business marathon. The coming panel will have business women who are beloved women. Who are they? Who will be in this panel? I will speak in Spanish, please, first because it's very funny. We're getting many messages about this Lucky Charm thing. I will have my chair like Santa Claus in the shopping mall for the photo session. Um, we're with Irma Rim. I admire her very much. She's in Brazil. Hello, Irma. Good afternoon. Diego, good afternoon. Many people in Omnilife will hear speak in Portuguese. Everything's fine here in the studio in Avenida Inglaterra. How's everybody back there? We're fine. Thanks to Omnilife, we have health. We're unstoppable. Sharing this opportunity when you have health, you are focused. With creativity, everything's working really good. Excellent. So, you have very successful business entrepreneurs, very successful in Brazil. Irma, we leave the floor to you. Welcome, Diego. Thank you very much. I want to welcome all those watching us. It's good to have this opportunity in Portuguese as well. I'm Irma Ruiz, I'm Mexican. I I am double supreme diamond starting now about looking for excellent health. Not invited me. I signed up to buy the products with the company, and I was shocked. I was able to get a constipation problem. I started to lose weight, and at that time I was working for an insurance company, and I started to share the products with other people. I was studying. I was doing many things. I took these products to my family, and with that weapon, I started to make 30, 50, up to $80 a day just by selling the product. I had a $600 salary a month, and I was just surviving, paying bills with this salary. But when I saw that with the Omnilife I had a way to make more than $1,000, I decided to stay with Omnilife because one day I was invited to see a business presentation. I spent several months taking the product. That's why it's very important today to pay attention on all those people that come to take the product. Not everybody comes with a business vision. This business view, when I started, when I understood, I was shocked. I heard testimonials from people who were making 30, 40, $50,000 a month in 3 years only. And then I understood how to build a huge buyers networks, and I fell in love with products. So I quit. I left everything, and I started with very little, but with a lot of determination. So I started to make the first something like bonuses. That's how I got in touch with Jorge. This was a decisive moment. Meeting him, he invited me to Colombia, Argentina, Panama. I was in a tour. I listened to many testimonies, but the biggest part for me, I'm going to cry, is listening to Jorge Vergara making business presentations, trainings in different countries. Jorge Vergara was quite an experience. I understood the only way of passing on the leadership was being humble, but with great thinking, doing things, not being in a hurry, but being intense in work because he was very intense. Two, three presentations in different countries. Same day, Amaury knows about this. I'm sure he remembers this. You may not have a penny in your pocket, but you may have abundance from your heart, visualizing what you have for ourselves. Jorge Vergara opened this vision for me completely when I visited all these countries with him. I understood how to change my life. That's when I made the decision to leave Mexico. The topic is international expansion. When he told me he was to start operation in Peru, Peru was going through a terrible crisis, terrorism, curfews, bomb cars. I mean, many people has shared this, but it was a great moment to give a country an opportunity going through a terrible crisis. So I made the decision to leave Mexico, go to Peru. It was not easy. I had to overcome many things. Many times I didn't have money to eat. I was I would sleep on the floor. I decided from this all the money I had in my banking account. I bought 10 chairs. I started to give presentations. Many people tell me it wouldn't work, that we wouldn't be successful, but fortunate is that I didn't stop listening to these negative arguments. I focused on what I wanted to become. I worked really hard with a lot of persistence. I understood then that persistence, there's no replacement of that to become successful. Persistence has no replacements when you are persistent enough. You cannot stop chasing your dreams today. I have thousands of people in Peru who changed their lives. Great, excellent. I was sharing with you that after Peru overcoming so many obstacles, I all of those you guys who are starting the business who will go through, you will go through many challenges. That's part of the business. That's where we need to biggest emotional strength. What for? To focus. To focus when things are not well. After Peru, we've had people with very good. So just I married Antonio Ramirez. He's also a diamond with his code, and we've built businesses in different countries, in Chile, in Brazil, and it's good to know that after making a decision, you can change the lives of thousands of people around the world. And today, you will hear incredible testimonials of people in Brazil with this unstoppable attitude that who had achieved incredible things. And I want to welcome Sonia Rivero. How are we doing, Sonia? Good afternoon. Hello, Irma. Good afternoon. Good evening. Sonia Suprema. She has been 8 years in the business. Sonia, you have been a warrior, dedicated. You brought up your children by yourself. She's the mother of Fernanda Rivero. You have done wonderful things with your son. You're a great inspiration for all of us. You have been the top chef for many years in a row. We know today you went through tough times and still you were firm, determined, and nothing has stopped you. Can you share with us, please, your testimonial? Hi. Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Sonia Ribeiro. As Irma said, I'm working in the north of Brazil in a difficult part because here we don't have roads. We have dirt roads still, and with all these difficulties since 2012, I developed this business. Omnilife was a gift of God for my life. As Irma said, I'm coming from a difficult life. I'm a single mother, brought my 3 children. I've always been in sales, and when I met Omnilife, I saw an opportunity because Omnilife was a blessing in my life. One night I was asking The next day, I came to see Omnilife, and I believe in Omnilife 100% because we have fantastic product. The only thing we need to do is develop the business. I'm going through very difficult times. This year wasn't very good because at the beginning of the year, I lost my mom and my former husband. So I'm coming from a difficult situation, and now I have coronavirus, the COVID. For I've been at home in lockdown 11 years. I'm working without leaving home, going through all this situation. But here's the product. This is my gift every day for myself, and we made our closing here at home, and I was able to do it. I've been able to do several sales. I've serviced several clients. I have friends helping me. I do telephone sales, and my friends deliver. So difficulties do not exist when you are sure what you want. When you are sure that God is helping you, you have to do it because there's no way it doesn't work. I have everything to not make it work, but on the opposite, I have more than 3,800 personal points, more than 70,000 group points, more than 900 per T. So growth is incredible. This is an evidence that OmniLife is crisis proof because we have fantastic products. When I went to the doctor asked me to take vitamin D. I'm also taking this with excellent results. It's not a regular day, but I'm here, and this is what's energizes me to do every day something good. Those who have COVID and those who are listening, what are the products you're taking, Sonia? I see you really strong, with energy, energetic. I know you are taking many products. Can you share with us what are these products? How many products? I'm taking everything. I went to Mexico in February. I brought OmniPlus. So you make cocktails? Yes, I prepare bottles, and I have all the products taken every day. This product, everything. God bless. He sent me the right response. This has been the right answer for humankind to this virus that is very aggressive. It depends on each human being, on the reaction, how it will react. But OmniLife Nutrition is very positive in terms of immunity. Thank God I'm going through this crucial stage, working and growing. Sonia, there's something I want to emphasize to all of those who are listening. You are qualifying for the international trip in the middle of the quarantine. There was no need to add extra points because your you have 10,800 personal points you are delivering per via internet to those you know, and is very impressive. What are you doing to sell product in this situation and to increase sales at the same time? Well, selling OmniLife products is very easy. You just talk about the benefits. What do you do to increase your immunity in this moment? We use a lot social networks. How can you overcome this virus? Through immunity. the internet tells you to take vitamins. So we need to focus on this. We need to focus on immunity, in the immune response, in strength, in power.
There's people that look for me and to have this magnum prunus. So thank God I have this customer red or network, and the only thing that we say, well, let's take care of our customer. We take care of our customers, and automatically there will be our clients forever. Yes, of course, you're right. You are hand by hand with your customers. So we will continue with you, right? Thank you very much. Now we have here a panel, an incredible woman. She is Edna Cabrero. She's been in the company with 1 year and 9 months. She is Gold Elite, and during this pandemic time, he achieved the first 20 levels. She's been the winner of 4 months in a row. In this May, she asked for 20 and 50. She signed up 50 new people. So tell us about it. What are you doing to achieve this consistent register or signing up? Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Irma, and everybody that are in this incredible marathon. And as uh, as you already introduced me, I'm a specialist in new businesses, but with Omnilife arrived to my life in a way that I did not expect it. So I believe that many people are having this kind of experience. So our health is very important. And from that, I saw with this that this is a great opportunity to have or to share this opportunity to our people. And I'm crazy from that on that literally we abandoned everything to start being OmniLife 100%. So I'm very thankful right now because with this is a gift for me, OmniLife and my team. My team is unstoppable. I'm very proud of the people that work with me and the leaders from Brazil that in some way help me. How we've been doing this job of this signing up. So the first step was to propose goals, not only for myself, but everyone, our team. Our team need to be very consistent. Need to have all the profile. We need the people that need this smart supply system, and also we need to advise our customer. We need to have or the one that is the champion in the sales department, and we can learn from them so they can have this leadership. And we need also, for example, what is the legacy to change their lives. So we've been working a lot in our team, and with crisis or without crisis, we have already these profiles. And if these people working in a strategical manner every day what I believe, Irma, and is working pretty well, at least in our team, is that right now in this uh, with, in this pandemic time, I work in a very simple way. This means that right now we are reaching with the people that need attention. So that's why in these times of pandemic, we need to just take the phone and make a phone call and ask for the health of the family. Right away, you ask about their health, if they want like a new job, and all we took all the tools available, internet, telephone, social media. And with this, we are learning again every day, take the telephone and reach out for the people because we are working in as work office, but don't fool yourself. So that's why we organize like the agenda for everybody because during the pandemic, when this pandemic time, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm an entrepreneur. So I perceive that this was kind of a tricky way we decide to organize the agenda in specific times and to work with Omnilife, but in not only certain hours, but this new way of work to reach out for these people, we achieve very good results. And for all the leaders in my network, is that when you recruit people, they are in the first level, but you also have second and third level. So the follow-up is been very important because you increase 50,000 points in just this month compared with the other month. So the first thing that we do is to understand the profile of this new customer. We need to understand that beyond each contract or agreement, there's a dream. So we as leaders, we need to guarantee that these people will success, that they can achieve what they dream. See, I designed this all the information, the material that we need, and we have all this information. So I personally work with all of them. It's a reach out work. I know that each people has its own value. We need to profit and to ask if they can do more. Maybe they have another. I 72 hours when I sign up somebody, I do a follow-up job. So the first result must be ours. You need to fall in love with the product, and later on, the we plan 80/20. I perform the training and then I divide my agenda 80% of my time with the leaders that they need my support and 20% the others. But I do the follow up as for example, following this 80/20 work plan is pretty amazing. And 72 hours, that's important. Now we're going with Renata Goes. She has an interesting story, and I know that you've been having difficult time. Your husband, your mother, you have two children. So please tell us your story because I'm seeing you very positive and also this is fantastic. So talk to us your story. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, with this training session, with all these fantastic hours. All of us, we are enjoying this time, and I thank all the team that you are connected. So, receive a very huge hug, and I'm very grateful for everybody that started me with this business. Irma, Ivan, well, I I have a fantastic team, and what happened as Irma introduced myself? My name is Renata. I've been in this company from 3 years. I used to have a restaurant in Panama, and I was very tired and without motivation. My mother died of cancer, and my husband the same, and I was just with my two children and my employees. So I was not in a good place right now, and that was affecting my health. So having a restaurant in those times was pretty difficult. So how was I when I found Omnilife? Well, I had problems in my skin. I have a tumor in my thyroid. So I have only 80%. I only have the 20% of my hair because I needed to use a wig. So that was not motivated because without motivation you can't grow. And emotionally, due to the loss of my mother and my husband, also it was a terrible for me. So I had a friend and it was a gift because I knew OmniLife. Because of this, I use the product. And as you know, all of you know what OmniLife mean in our life. I understood that everything that I knew was this life transformation. I needed to have this confidence, and even though I did not understand anything about marketing, I changed my life. I could change not only my life but many people's life. And so that's why I started working with Irma. She's a challenging person, and I understood that if I believe in myself, I will impact others, live people. Right now, I have a fantastic team, a lot of customers. Why? Because I believe in OmniLife. I use the products and I accomplish a great result. Not only believe, but to be very joyful doing this job. So I say, I am a professional, and you can attract people. Because people will ask you, why are you happy and positive? It's because I have a great product in my hands. So that's the way that I challenge others, because once you have this security with yourself, and you can attract these people, and you are a positive person. I built this net, this work. That's my job. Challenge people of have this opportunity with different health and to impact life. and to attract others so they can transform themselves and again challenge them. That's what I do currently. That's fantastic, Renata. So you increase your sales in April more than 4,000 personal points. Can you share with us some tips about sales? How do you sell right now with this contingency? Well, as you know, many of us, this is mandatory to be at home. So I said, well, I have to do something. And I need to broke this border. I need to start in a virtual way. This was new for me. Well, I didn't know how to work in this way. I discovered new skills in me. I started relating myself with others in the net in my Facebook page. And then I started adding new people and have different links with others. And it was a way of doing my job. And with this, I could have more contact and sales. I have clients from all over Brazil. I never met them, but they are there in my Facebook page. So, through the development of social relationships, I could have or exploit this tool, which is Facebook. With Facebook, I had new clients, of course, new clients and sign up through the internet. Hi. Our businessman is sharing the tips in order to have very good results. Hi, Renata. I'm here. Excellent. Yes, I'm here. We are listening to you. Irma is there. Yes, all of us are here to continue. Thank you, Renata. Now, I would like to introduce Hugo Lando. He had a business net. And how are you doing? Let me introduce you. Just 1 year with a gold premier and silver supreme with this volume of 68,000 points. And has been for several months the top recruiter in Brazil. So, can you share with us your history? How do you started this list to recruit in a very consistent way since day one? Good evening, and thank you for this invitation. Can you hear me? Well, my name is Hugo, and I started developing Omnilife since February 19. I did not start that just because of the business. I started because I would like to work in a company with direct sales. I had a 6-month baby and I wanted to share more time with him. So I always believe the marketing and a way to develop the human being is to profit from our ability. I wanted to be involved, not just myself, but with all my family. So that's why OmniLife was on my list with a different product, a foreign company, because when I started with this was the option with an innovative product. I did not want to lose weight. I did not have health issues. I just wanted a good product with good testimonies that I took from internet, and I sure showed that with my customers. At the beginning, I started with the retail business, but just for 1 week. But I make a list, a work plan, 98 work plan. So in the kit, I have all this information. I did my homework in a simple way. So I start consuming the product. I did my first list with 47 persons. And what is important is in this list, 25 listened to me and I only signed up 8. So the average was only 8%. Once started to be clients and customers, and something amazing happened. Since 25 years ago, I work in the informatic area, and I want to change the career or the business because I knew then that I needed to change. I needed to pay my debts. I sell one thing to buy another one. But if something unexpected happened in my life, I couldn't pay for anything. I will not have any money. So that's why Omnilife was a business for me. So that's why I started this business. I talked with a lot of people. So what happened in just 1 month, I register more than 10%, the second and the third month the same. And then I was in the top 5 in the recruiters in Brazil. And I was very happy. I was doing the basic stuff, work with people, and it's what I do until today because this is what people like. And I love my job. They now with the pandemic, I cannot visit my clients, but through internet I continue with my list, with this list that is in your contact of Facebook, Instagram, the people in your agenda in the cellular, so in the mobile device. So I share testimonies, I promote the product, but in an intensive way. And I believe this is so cool because in the pandemic, people are at their houses, at their homes. Go ahead, Hugo. What I think it's amazing or what I love about this, and this is an strategical point. Nowadays, we are seeing these new strategies. You work with the internet, but independently with the tools that we have is this intensity and consistency, this way that you can do a little bit every day, consistency. So you can choose this tool and you will see these results. You can work with them. And you mentioned something that is pretty important, this hot list. When you signed a new one through internet, but then you develop all these hot list, maybe with the people from your school or your church, but one that invites the other. So just as you're doing this job, you are responding to your team in an international way. So that's why you have a very focused businessman in England, in Spain, all the United States, for example, bonuses, and it was bonus supreme. So he was one of the earned $500, and because you are side by side with your customers, you are backing them up, and you are in the third, and the fourth, and the fifth place. Can you The follow up is not only this sponsor or just a sign up, because you need to back up them. It's like a baby. I have an important tip: to be accessible. Follow up. In I develop my teams from my country and other countries. But it's not just my team. We have a lot of people involved in my team. So it's not just that So we can do this follow up. And what is important is to know this ascending line. Everybody needs this leadership, and we need to you need to have this information in the WhatsApp groups or Facebook. So this is different groups with maybe 200 people, 230 or 50. So all this group is the people receive content about health, results, testimonies. We have another group that we work with them in the leadership. We share official information, and I just finish my business unit in another city. And right now, I'm starting not only these visits, but with the state, with another tools. And now I'm achieving two other goals. But at the same time, I continue working with my other jobs. So I can do like Omnilife 100%. So imagine what you are going to achieve once you start with this. So for me, this is cool because doing this backing or this following up job is not only to know more about my team. Something that I learned from you when I live in Lima is I saw two things. The first one, you need to taste this. So as I told you, I proved Magnum and I feel nothing. And then you said try this bomb, and of course I was shocked with this product. So I learned that we need to taste the product, taste maybe three, four, five envelope of the products, because if it's just a small quantity, you will not feel the difference. So according to my opinion, everything is going to, if you need to improve, well, first of all, you need to be an example. To have this glow in your face and then contagious other people. And to have this example, to be ahead the others, to be the best distributor of everybody. Not just because of an ego, but no, it's not that. Something that is pretty important is that once we teach with example, they follow you. So thank you very much. And just think in just this question: how much have you conquered in relation with the economical part? So which are your goals in this time of pandemia? We know that in this month you have earned more than $5,000, and right now this is more than 25,000 reals in the Brazilian currency. So talk about this. Well, I find out that Omnilife is so big and great that even though if you are working from house, you can earn 25,000 reales per month. I just can thank God and Omnilife because it's working very focused. And once I sign up in um, in OmniLife, I bought 20, a lot of points, and I never stop. And my team, every month they sign up a lot of people. This month I had four more, and this is very good because I sign up and then purchase, and there's a difference there. I thank God because everything that I have now, I come from a very poor family. I didn't study. I'm just have three children, and right now I am 100% OmniLife. I love this business. I discovered that this is a life mission, bring health to people, and money is the consequence of this job. I learned from Jorge Vergara's training session. He said that if you work with somebody that you don't like, it's not good enough. So I'm always available for my people. I'm accessible to my team, and I bring support. And I think that that's the difference. When you support as a team and you have this backup thing, you will have a wonderful team. This month, my goal is Paris with more than 9,000 points, and that's wonderful. Congratulations and thank you very much. Thank you. Marabá is one of the most affected cities for this contingency in Brazil. You earn more than 25,000 reales per month, and you will go to Paris. Thank you, Irma. Thank you, Sonia. A kiss and a hug. Edna, can you share your earnings and your dreams in this crisis time? Excellent, Irma. This is important, and this is amazing. This is all these words from Sonia. And for example, in my experience, my first 45 days, I started this business without believing. But I earned 18,000 reales. I spoke with a lot of people. When I received the money, I was not believing that I can bring healthy products and fulfill my dreams, because when we work, even though you have a very important function or goals, that does not change. You are just a number. But when I knew Omnilife, that take into account everything, I said, this is for real. I was impressed in 2019. My income between sales was more than 6,000 reales. So that's why I could start working in my things and being a mom. And there was 12 or in other day I used to work 12 or 12 hours per day. So that's why I gave up everything, and now I'm 100% OmniLife. My goal, Irma, is very clear. I know where I want to be in 90 days, and in my check, I want to accomplish in just a few years 50,000 reales, and for sure this will be real. And I want to change life, because in order to achieve my dreams, I need to transform others' life. So that's why I ask, and I believe in God. I ask for this transformation. So my message for right now is that we need we need to work, and work. Very focused and be very positive, and just forget the word crisis. We need to be very focused in this, because when we think in a negative way, we attract negative things, and that's not good for our dreams. So that's why I'm positive every day, because our harvest in Omnilife is for sure. So I learned that it's easier if, because we only need to do 5 steps in order to be successful entrepreneurs. So if our business is not good, review these 5 steps so we can understand where can we improve. Literally, we need to value. If each person that says yes, we need to understand it's not just is a yes for us and for their life. So it's a pleasure being with you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Edna. Renata, in a very short way, can you share your incomes, your tips, and your dreams? Well, my objectives are around 10,000, 12,000. My goals are very clear to help everybody to develop these new abilities, but because what we need is to reinvent ourselves, to look inside us, because all of us can achieve this. We can do anything new, innovation, transformation. This is we need to have this success. And of course, my message is the following one: believe more in yourself, and you can discover your potential. You need to be very positive every day. This makes a difference. financial freedom is important, and you need to be very grateful. Omnilife is transformation without borders, with a lot of opportunities, without limits. So be come with us and be part of this. Thank you very much. Irma Ruiz and all my ascending and descending team. So I thank my children. Thank you very much and wish you well. So there's no crisis. Hugo, the same questions for you. Your tips, your earnings, your goals. Yes, right now. So my financial results in my first month, at the end of February, I have a check of 22 reales. It was the month that I suffered a lot. I didn't know how to sell the product, and I say, "Who's going to buy this product?" But then you gave me tips and strength. So from 22, I passed to 4,000 reales, and in the second month, a lot of sales and commission. And from 9,000 reales, I won the rookie in team plus retail, almost 5,000 reales. On the third month, my average was almost 7,000, 8,000 with commission and sales. So without the bonuses, and then the following month we were never less than 4,000. So I have this average. I just curious last month. I was among the top 5. I was doing my normal job. And talking about the dreams, something that is interesting when I do this backing job, if it's not the 40%, before I was a Premier or Elite Supreme, I'm focusing in the next step. It has more sense for me. My team is always following the next goal and dream. So, for example, in January, well, I need what I need is to have my basic needs covered, insurance. At the beginning of the last year, to have this insurance with me, to have my own schedule. I want to live with all these possibilities. I believe that internet is not with us anymore, but we will continue. Diego, I just want to share with you, because you are listening to me maybe for the first time, and just to summarize what is my story through Peru, Chile, and now Brazil, that how we are impacting thousands of people, all these people all around the world. I'm double diamond supreme. My earnings are $250,000. So imagine in just 1 month, I want to share with you, because you are listening to me for the first time. If you are looking for a new opportunity for your life, if you want a different life, if you want to be different, and to suit yourself in this new era, Because when I started with this business, there was not internet. We did not have Facebook or Instagram. We want to talk with the people face to face. But nowadays, thousands of people are connecting through internet or through this channel of Omnilife. So now we are 30, 40, we are all connected right now. At the same time, when I started, I wanted to talk about this one by one, but it's not like that anymore. You can reach almost all the people. So I want you to expand your mission. Right now, I want to share with you this opportunity of thousands of people that maybe they are unemployed or maybe they used to have a small business but they are looking for another chance. This is your chance. I had a lot of incomes. I have a spectacular apartment here in Brazil, but it's the most important. It's not just what you buy or have, but the people that you become. I will never be tired of talking about this. During crisis, you start with new strategies. It's the time when you share with you that when you put in the crisis, maybe this apology of having limitations is when you achieve. So, during the crisis, you need to be very strong. You can't go out of your house, but you can focus on the solution. What you need to ask God is capabilities, the opportunities, because it's there where we can grow. And just to finish, I want to thank Diego, Mauri, and Jorge Vergara, because with him and all his family, now we have these tools, this platform, not only to change our life, but thousands of people in the world. I think that right now this is a historical moment because we are starting to write a new chapter in history. We are going to go outside and reach a lot of people. So, with the sponsor of Omnilife, this is like a bridge. So, you can reach people maybe without health and you can give them products. I've been knowing thousands and thousands in people in Peru, Chile, and Mexico that they had nothing, and right now they have wealth. So, with this person, you need to believe in them. They can have their own interior strength. We can touch thousands of lives to be better, and this is a gift from God. With this topic, we can reach other countries. In OmniLife, there's no frontiers, there's no limits. Limits are only inside our minds. So that's why we need to achieve that in order to change thousands and thousands of life. So I congratulate you. I give you welcome to all the stuff because without you, we will be in another. So thank you very much for this opportunity and congratulations for all the entrepreneurs in Brazil that share with us all these testimonies. And thank you very much. And Irma, and a very big hug from here.